This, by the way, this election, the polls are going to be moving, but at the end of the day, these polls, I believe, will be inaccurate to the day of the election, and because this is going to be all about independents and unaffiliated voters and where they feel they're going to move. That's what's going to move this election entirely. And I've lost a lot of faith in the polls, because I think, in my mind, the voters are making last-minute decisions.
But it's still okay if we show the poll numbers and show the swing states, right?
Look,
please
let
us.
You know what I find shocking about all of this? It's really scary how tight this race is.
Tight,
yeah. If you go by any indicator, Obama is way ahead. But yet, when you do the lump sum total, Romney is ahead. Now, Romney is the same guy that was pushed far right, and we can go through all the criticism, but yet in the general election, it's a close race. And I keep asking, why? Why is it so close? And here's what's going to decide this election. At the end of the day, this is all on President Obama. If he energizes his base, which is almost impossible to do the way he did in 2008, but if he energizes his base that way, he's going to win. If there's a slight fallout of his base, say goodbye to term number 2.
Then again, he can also help pollute Mitt Romney's base, and hopefully fewer of them turn out for Romney, who he's banking on.
Not this year. They're coming out because the distaste for Obama is too intense.
Okay, the big congressional debate in New Jersey, not the only big political story happening across the country. Tomorrow, Indiana Congressman Dick Lugar faces what could be an uphill primary fight to keep his seat. He's being challenged by a Tea Party-backed candidate. Lugar, another one of these long-serving Republicans whose credentials, his conservative credentials, had gone unchallenged for decades. Now, all of a sudden, he just might not be conservative enough for the new Republican Party. We have seen this play out in Utah twice. We've seen it play out in Delaware last cycle. We've seen it play out elsewhere. Is it good for the Republican Party?
No. It's scary. This is why you have stand-your-ground laws like Trayvon Martin. When you have Republicans that want to do the right thing, and they are facing a primary from the far right, where do you think that pulls them?
But that sounds like it's bad for the country, yet good for the party. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing for the Republican Party. It helps get them elected.
It's driving the entire party over the cliff.
Well, what's bad for the party is that parties need numbers to win, and the more far right they go, the harder it is for them to move center and capture elections. And this is the problem. You look at the party leadership, they don't want this. So Dominic is absolutely right. This is bad for the Republican Party, but it's not a surprise. Think about 2008. I can't tell you how many conferences of political scientists I went to in the fall of 2008 who said the Republican Party is dead.
Wait.
And it wasn't, but it is trying to find itself again. No, I agree with you.
It's not dead because the right wing, the conservative, the fiscal conservatives, the Tea Party have revived this Republican Party that everyone said was dead, and that is why it's good for the party. That's why it is clear that some of these right-wing challengers that are coming in against those long-time, regular, as I call regular Republicans, that changed the whole game for Republicans.
All right, Brad gets the last word in this block.
That's not
fair. He will not get the last word in any other blocks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back,